Hi guys, Marcelina here.
Greg Stevens on the sidekick here.
So what we're going to do today?
Another type of germination process, really kind of cool. This is going to be using a seed germination, and we're going to be using a parfait cup that you would get at Dairy Queen or any other ice cream stores. And this is really kind of cool, man, because what I like about it is when you buy it, it comes with a little dome over the top, which is what you need when you're germinating your seeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we're going to set this up. First thing we want to do is get your cherry parfait cup, and then we want to get a net cup, and we want to cut the bottom of the net cup. This is a 2-inch net cup. We want to cut that bottom off so that it fits in there just like that.
That's so cool.
Okay.
That's
Then
cool
what we're going to do, we're going to take one of these little pellet peat plugs. We're going to swell it up, put it inside of here, drop it in here. Okay, so that's the next step. But to make this thing work good,
it's for the ice cream.
yeah, you can eat your ice cream in it after
Eat
you're
your
done.
ice cream, then don't throw it away.
We're going to put the wick through the bottom of this and place water in the bottom of the parfait cup, and so you're going to have a wicking parfait cup for raising your plant in here. Now when your roots are getting too much for this, you're just going to lift this right out of the parfait cup and pop it out, plant your plant in a pot or put it in the garden, wherever you want to put it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing we want to do is take our peat plug, we're going to dunk it in the water, and we're going to let that sit for a few minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute. All right, I think it takes longer than 1 minute. You might want to pause this, so it's going to take too long.
So what are you doing now?
Okay, we've been soaking this peat pellet because we've got to be able to smush it up a little bit because we want to fit it inside our net cup right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to squish this thing around a little bit, push it down inside here, just like that. Okay, get it down there as much as you can, down to the bottom like that. All the way to the bottom. Now what we got to do is we got to make a hole for the wick to go through. So we're going to take a screwdriver. I tried using a drill earlier and it just ripped the netting apart, so we're going to try it this way and see if we can push it through here, just like that. See, push it all the way through. Make it a little bit hole bigger because we're going to squeeze it back together again when we're done. We got our wick here, which is made out of a cotton-like material. Put a little piece of tape on the end like a shoelace to keep it hard so I can push it through here, and it'll go through just like it's not supposed to. Try it to come through the other side here.
Just a little bit of patience, huh?
Yeah. Twist and push. There we go.
You can do a lot of GP. You can
just like that. See the little wick at the
do
top?
A wick. You
I'm
can
gonna push
also
it down. I'm gonna tuck it in there a little bit, just like that. Fill it in like that. And now we're ready to just drop it right in the net cup like that. But I want to put a little water in here first. I'm just going to use some of the water that we use to soften up the net cup here. Doesn't have to be pretty and clean. Like that. Take this and just drop it in there just like that.
That's how easy it is.
That easy. Okay. So the wick goes down into the reservoir, and now water will wick up here, and it'll keep this peat plug nice and moist, and that seed will germinate.
So so if you don't have the net cup, it drops easily down to the water, right?
Yeah,
so
you don't want the net cup to be in the water because it'll kind of like deteriorate and fall apart.
So
we're going to put our seed in there.
So what seeds
We're going to put a nasturtium in there. We got some new seeds today. Nasturtiums are really cool. First of all, you can eat them. They're edible, and they are great in your greenhouse because they are aphid magnets.
I haven't tried nasturtium.
They will pull all of the aphids and infestate this, leave your roses and your other plants alone. So not only can people eat them, but the bugs can eat them too.
Have you tried eating nasturtium?
Yeah, I used to pick them out in my mother's garden, and we used to eat the flowers. And also, there's a store called Edibles, and they sell bouquet decorations, and everything in the bouquet is edible. Nasturtium
Really?
is a big one in there, yeah. We're going to take 2 of these seeds, and we're going to put both of them in the little hole right there. We're going to tuck them in like that. Now what I recommend doing is to take a little bit of worm compost or a little bit of garden soil and sprinkle it in there and tuck the seeds
you can cover.
into that.
What I do is just put a little bit cover like that.
No, you don't understand. It's the minerals that are in the soil that you don't have in the cocoa core.
Oh.
So you're getting a little bit of minerals in there. But for this purpose, we're just going to tuck it in there just like that, okay?
Because it's still...
And then we're going to take our little parfait lid,
That's
snap it in
awesome.
place just like that. Now once this thing germinates, you poke a hole in the top and give it a breather. If you take it off immediately, you shock the little seedling and it'll dry up or cry or die, I don't know. But just put a little hole in there and let it start to breathe. And after about maybe a week or so, then you can pop the cap off. But you when it comes out, pops up, you want to give it some sunlight then, or put it under direct grow lights. And what happens is,
One eternity later.
in about a week, you end up with a little seedling. This is a tomato seedling. It's been in there for about a week and a half, and as you can see, the water is wicking up. And when I put my finger in there and touch it, I haven't added water to this in 2 weeks, and the water is gone down about maybe a quarter to a half an inch. But as long as that wick is down in that water, it's keeping this peat plug nice and moist, and it's keeping this plant happy.
That's a really good project for children.
Oh,
do you
it's a
think,
great
you know?
project for children, yeah, or even for adults. You know? That's great. That's what it looks like.
So if you know, because not many people, I heard people saying that, oh my God, I just killed my plants because they don't water the plants, so they forgot watering it.
So next time you guys go to your favorite ice cream store, order a parfait.
So that
for
is
everybody in the
parfait.
family. Yeah, this is a parfait cup, and almost all the ice cream stores carry this.
So what ice cream you recommend?
Whatever you want. My favorite's vanilla. But
No, I mean, what store do you recommend
I'm not
to
going to
get
recommend.
that?
I'm not going to give anybody a free plug. But the gardening is fun. Coming up with different ways how to grow plants is always interesting. And like I told you before, we're going to give you a garden tour video here once we get everything up and running. We got some changes. Our living wall, we're replacing that this year, which is PVC tubes that are growing on a fence. So we have a book called No Space Left Behind, and we have all these different type of cool permaculture gardening techniques that we use. As you saw in one of our other videos, our Wiki Grow system, it has a float valve built right into it with running water, and it automatically keeps that water at exactly the height that I want, so those roots are constantly soaking. Now you can fertilize it through the top of the soil, or you can add liquid fertilizer right into the water. You can fertilize it from top and bottom at the same time.
Well, what I
awesome.
think, I want you to build this project, the lamp garden, and I think it is so cool, and I want you to share that.
Lamps. You mean the
Garden lamps, yeah.
Yeah. Those are
I think that is.
We'll show you how to do that.
I'm
pretty
sure
soon
they
as well.
probably like that.
Well,
You know.
one nice thing about the Wiki garden is this: you need honeybees to pollinate many of your different plants and flowers in your garden. When we put our plants in the Wiki garden, we use the sun pots, grow pots. They're cloth pots, and they sweat, and the bees come to our garden by the hundreds, and they are drinking the water that's seeping out of the grow pots, and thousands of bees are in our garden.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the guy down the street has the guy down the street has
has.
beehives, and we're watering all of his bees, but we're getting free pollination from his bees. It's great.
That's
And
the guy was saying, that's my bees.
Yeah, and we walk through the rows, and the bees don't bother us. They don't sting you or nothing like that. They're really so cool. Yeah, you could almost pick them up, and they're so tame.
Yeah,
So-
so there's so many gardening projects that we can share to, to our viewers.
We're gonna make some different planters, planters that you can put on your deck and stuff like that. I made some of those last year. They came out really nice.
So if you like our gardening ideas, guys, give us thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, join our gardening family, and
Keep the comments coming, positive comments. If sometimes I get some comments the music is too loud and we can't hear what she's saying.
Yeah. So,
But you know what? Music makes the videos more interesting, and we try to turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear better.
and sometimes the pump too, you know.
Yeah,
Pond.
the running water from the waterfalls and the aquaponic gardens make a lot of noise when we're videotaping, but it's okay. You guys, as long as you guys get the idea, we're all happy. That's our video for today, guys.
Just like it'd be nice if this is an ice cream so I can scoop while sitting next to you. Man.
Can't take you anywhere.
So what project do you have to do it next week? We love project, guys, so we can always come up different project, and we're so excited sharing to you all, and you know
There's
what
so
you
much
think
to do.
about.
There's not enough time in the day, and right now the weather is so sporadic. We can't get 2 nice days in a row.
You probably like Philippines, you know, you can do everything.
Yeah?
You can
Well,
do.
still, you got black stuff on your nose.
What are you doing?
You got black stuff on your nose. Looks like cocoa core or something.
All right, guys, so thank you for watching. That was a short video, huh?
Yeah,
So,
short and sweet, to the
short
point.
and sweet.
Get you some parfait cups, get you some 2-inch cocoa cores, and have some fun with these things, man. You can start growing like
So
crazy.
next time, if you do the video like this, you should bring me ice cream.
You don't need any
Sweet
ice
my
cream.
day with ice cream.
Sweet your day. When I come home, that's the sweetest thing you need.
All right, guys. So see you next week. Thank you for watching again. Share this video if you like, and share it to everyone, especially those who.
Haven't you said that enough to them already? About
I
sharing and
did.
subscribing? Yeah, we just talked about 5 minutes on that. Early Alzheimer's.
All right, guys. So grow green.
Grow big.
Grow big and grow green. Peace out.